Fracture prints your digital photos directly onto glass, making your favorite moments come alive in vivid color. Hand-assembled in the USA, Fracture glass prints are a unique and beautiful way to display and share your favorite moments. Simply upload your photo at fractureme.com, select your size, and your glass print will be shipped to you, ready to hang with just one screw. Use code POD15 to get 15% off your order today. That's code POD15 at fractureme.com.
Make it hot!
Ooh, hot.
Red hot. That's hot.
That is hot.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
It's time for Halftime Heat, presented by Bartow Ford. Ian Beckles.
Defending world champion Joey Chestnut broke his own world record Sunday, scarfing down 76 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes during Nathan's famous international hot dog eating contest. The crowd was back in full effect to watch the 14th time Chestnut won the hot dog eating contest in 15 years. On the women's side, Michelle Lesko, ranked 9th overall, picked up her first championship after consuming 30 hot dogs and buns, 6 more than runner-up Sarah Rodriguez. Miko Sudo, the defending 7-time world champion, did not compete this year as she's expecting her first child later this month. Sudo set the world record in 2020 when she ate 48 and a half hot dogs and buns in the allotted 10 minutes. Nathan's kicked off the day with the inaugural chugging contest, which was dominated by Eric Badlands Booker, who chugged a gallon of sweet lemonade in about 30 seconds or so. Badlands was hardly the poster child for good health. He was wearing about an 8X Nathan shirt, which was covering just about half his belly, and his breasts were neatly tucked to the side. Unfortunately, he looked more like a billboard for diabetes. I watch the Nathan's hot dog eating contest every single year, but I'm not sure that it's a good look. I don't know why anybody knowingly put their body through so much stress. And how did the contestants find out that they were able to eat a bunch of wet hot dogs in one sitting? The total prize money was $40,000, and Joey Chestnut got $10,000 for his big win. I Googled Joey Chestnut, and his net worth is $2 million. Not bad for a young man without any real skills. Unfortunately, I can't stop wondering what his system is like the next day. He'd have to eat at least 10 vats of spinach to have passed 22,000 calories worth of pseudo meat and wet buns. Ingesting a hot dog every 10 seconds for 10 minutes just seems like it will eventually lead to somebody stroking out on stage. Regardless, I watch Nathan's hot dog eating contest every single year. It has that kind of car crash effect to it. And I misspoke last week, and I said the most dominant U.S. athlete is Simone Biles. It's Joey Chestnut. And where else can you become a millionaire by ingesting disgusting amounts of food? Only in America.
Jay Retcher.
The Euros are down to the Final Four with the semifinals starting tomorrow at 3 p.m. at Wembley Stadium in London. In my halftime heat today, I'll give you why each team could win and why they could falter over the next week. Let's start with the Italians, who take on Spain tomorrow. They could win because they've been the most consistent team in this entire competition. Coach Roberto Mancini has totally transformed the Azzurri from a team who was 21st in the world in 2018 to now one of the best around. What might trip him up? Left back Leonardo Spinazzola tore his Achilles in the quarterfinal win over Belgium, and he's not only a fantastic deliverer of the ball, but an emotional leader as well. Now, this isn't the Spanish team that we're used to. No Sergio Ramos, Xavi, or Iniesta, but Coach Luis Enrique has some good young players who can certainly put the ball in the back of the net. Alvaro Morata and Ferran Torres are two youngsters that could certainly be the difference makers. Unfortunately for the Spaniards, there's a feeling around the world that feels like they haven't been challenged by a superpower yet, and they may meet their comeuppance against Italy. The other matchup is going to be ridiculously emotional. Denmark versus England. We know what the Danes have went through with the whole Christian Eriksen situation. They've used that wave of emotion to carry them here to the semifinals. What an inspirational performance by Kasper Schmeichel, Kasper Dolberg, and company. The question is this Cinderella story finally at its end? For as well as they have played, this team does lack the star power of the other three teams, and it faces a very tall task playing arguably the deepest team in England on their home soil. That brings us to my pre-tournament pick, England. No team seems to be peaking at the right time quite like the Three Lions. They've kept clean sheets in all 5 matches so far, and with Harry Kane, Ian's guy, sounds like he's staying at Tottenham possibly, finding his scoring stroke with 2 against the Ukraine, they couldn't be in a better spot. Now, the only question is, will the moment be too big for them? Going back to Wembley in front of over 40, 50, 60,000 of their fans, will they wilt under pressure or rise to the occasion once again? We shall soon find out.
Fracture prints your digital photos directly onto glass, making your favorite moments come alive in vivid color. Hand assembled in the USA, Fracture glass prints are a unique and beautiful way to display and share your favorite moments. Simply upload your photo at fractureme.com, select your size, and your glass print will be shipped to you, ready to hang with just one screw. Use code POD15 to get 15% off your order today. That's code POD15 at fractureme.com.